right. Hello. I'm back. I'm back. I have as a treat. Let me minimize that because there we go. Has a lot of red on my face. I have some more of the pizza that Aaron and I got last night because we didn't eat all of the pizza because somebody messed up when we got there and like came and brought us a box and we're like, oh cool, our pizza, thank you. And it was 3 slices of cheese and we were like, we did not order 3 slices of cheese. So we went to the kitchen and we were like, hey, this just came up. We did not order this. Do you have someone else that this is supposed to go to? Or do you have an order that like this can go to? Because like this, you know, we don't need this, as we didn't order this. And they like pulled all their orders and they looked at it and they're like, no one ordered cheese, so just have it. And we don't let food go to waste, so. Oh, yeah. That reheated super good. That reheated super good. Do. So yeah, last night we went and had if you didn't see in the Discord, we went and had pizza. And went to a place that has it had some ciders. We had some cider and pizza, ice cream. It was such a good time. It was such a good time for my birthday. No. Was it Poppy's Pizza? No. No. It was very it's very good though. It's very good. Just finished the match. It was 10 to 15 minutes of chops to the chest. It was glorious. Yep. That is. Hey Helix, I know you're about to start watching New Japan. So I want you to know that's a thing that happens a lot. That is a thing that happens a lot, especially when it's wrestlers that are like Ishii, who are like big, tough, strong style guys. Like you will have that stop. You will have that beat in the match where it's like, and now we're just gonna chop each other's chests to pieces. Like Jericho's chest got busted open. That is not surprising. That is not surprising, honestly. But yeah, just whew. That'll happen. It's like this is the time now where we chop each other and we see who's strong. A lot of AEW wrestling's high paced. There aren't as many brawlers with slower matches. The other thing that happens a lot in Japanese wrestlers is they don't really do punches. They do like elbows, right? So you'll get if it's not somebody who will do the chest chops, you'll have a moment where they stop and they start doing like elbows to the sort of like neck jaw area. It is also the thing where it's just like we're just stopping and we're seeing who's strong. We're seeing who can take more of these. It's great. Yeah, I think you're really going to enjoy New Japan World. But yeah, I get what you're saying, because I think like the sort of American British style of wrestling is mainly a lot of movement, you know, a lot of a lot of big moves, a lot of throws. Have you seen what Mon to prepare for Zard? I'm looking at doing a Gardevoir, a fairy type fairy T type Gardevoir if you can manage it. Because I think that's gonna give you the best damage potential. Helix, have you ever seen a Zack Sabre Jr. match? He's from the UK. I don't know how familiar you are with like British style wrestling. I was gonna say it's beeping. I have not. The name rings a very vague bell. Zack Sabre Jr. has an incredible style. He's a holds wrestler. So he is a very specific style of striking and holds. He wrestles in a way very few other people wrestle, and he's incredibly good at it. So if you do, obviously you could go on like YouTube and find a bunch of his matches. If you do get New Japan World, I recommend checking out Zack Sabre Jr. He joined my favorite stable in, well, my second favorite stable in New Japan. What's that?
Hey, I'm sorry.
That's fine. Oh yeah.
This time, apparently.
Yeah.
Did she climb the stairs back up?
Yeah. Yeah, let me go help Josie get up on the bed. I'll be right back. Take that off. Take that off. It's actually warm in here. Is this working? It is. Okay. But yeah, hello. I'm back. Only stables I'm somewhat familiar with are Bullet Club and United Empire. So Bullet Club is Bullet Club's in New Japan. United Empire, I think, is only in AEW. So Zach is in my second favorite stable in New Japan called Suzuki Goon, which are just a bunch of fucking asshole bruiser wrestlers. They're great. I'm a big fan. Their leader's a guy called Minoru Suzuki, who Brian and I refer to as Wrestle Grandpa, because he's an older guy, but he will beat the ever living hell out of anybody on the roster. It's incredible. And when I say beat the hell, I mean that literally. Like, he is an absolute old school, strong style, like really stiff, like fighter. Like, he's an MMA fighter. Murder? This pizza's so good. Just did a quick check. United Empire, AW New Japan, and Rev Pro. They have their hands in different places. Oh, you know, I mean, that's a problem with me being not as familiar with wrestling these days, you know? That's the problem with me not being as familiar with wrestling. Formed in 2020 by Osprey. Osprey, gross. And to turn on his Chaos stablemate, Kazuchika Okada during G1 Climax. Fellow New Japan wrestlers Jeff Cobb, Aaron Henry. Jeff Cobb's great. Jeff Cobb slept on. As well as freelancers TJ Perkins. Gross. TJ Perkins also sucks. Francesco Akira. I'm not as familiar. Team of Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis, known as Aussie Open, and Lord Gideon Gray from Rev Pro. Oh, yeah. Founded October 2020, so 2 years ago. All right. Oh, God. I think it makes more sense for promotions to be cross promotion, or stables to be cross promotion now, because a lot more of the promotions aren't as like strict with it anymore, you know? It's not as it feels like it used to be every promotion had its wrestlers and that was it, and those were the only places you could see those wrestlers, and that was the point. Seems like promotion and more chill. AEW and Impact have ties as well, right? And yeah, And a lot of them now have business agreements that do essentially like cross promotion, promotion in the marketing sense, where it's like, hey, listen, you can see them here, you can also see them there, watch both of them, watch them both places. Casper's being crazy. Excuse me. There's already confirmed there's going to be another Forbidden Door next year with New Japan and AEW. That's very smart of them. It's honestly very smart of them to do that. Let's get back to the game. Now that I've finished my delicious pizza. What a good snack. It makes sense to do that because the fans love it, The fans love it. An easy way to succeed in business is do what your fans like. And especially considering Kenny and the Bucks made their name in New Japan, in places like Ring of Honor, it only makes sense, I think, to open up the whole of wrestling, I think it only hurts the business as a whole pretending that these other places don't exist, It only hurts wrestling as a whole. All right. We're going to go up and around. Am I going the wrong way? Yes. Ring of Honor was a smart purchase by Tony Khan for sure. I also think like that company was struggling a little. And so I think buying it and then leaving it separate was a good idea. Sir, what's your problem? What's your problem, sad boy? I did read the previous owners weren't managing it very well. I don't know enough about like the history of the company writ large. I do remember reading during pandemic when they were, when nobody was doing wrestling. Nobody was having shows. Ring of Honor worked really hard to keep wrestlers like in contracts and paid. They worked to make sure that wrestlers were still employed. And thus had access to things like health insurance and benefits, which you can do both of those things, right? You can mismanage it and then also do a couple things right. So I don't know a lot about the did stream just cut out for y'all, or is it on my side? Is it just OBS being weird? on my end. Because that's like the third or fourth time that's happened, and I don't know if that's all good on my end. Okay, if it's just on my end, that's fine. If it's just on my end, that's fine. I can deal. If it's just for me, that's, you know, if it's just happening on my side, you know, maybe I've got like a Windows update or something, and it loves to be a pain when I have a Windows update. But what was I saying? Yeah. You know, I had heard that the company was in trouble for a bit, and I'd rather Tony Khan pick it up than it fall prey to, you know, Vince's machinations or something like that, you know. All right, let's go this way. We have this very interesting cove area that I'm excited to explore. Oh wow, you get a lot of glide. You get a lot of glide. Okay, and you can't turn glide back on. So once you stop gliding, you're going down. I see why you feel that way. A repeat of what happened with the EW would have been a shame. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But you know, I don't follow it as closely as I used to, but I'm glad that it sounds like, oh god, Dragon Tail, no. Get rid of it immediately. Get rid of it immediately. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, it's just very dark. Okay. Oh, one of the things. Oh, yo. I'm glad to hear that like the fans are happy with it. I'm glad to hear, you know, I hope the wrestlers are happy with it. So. Okay, so this one was an orange one. Hmm. I'm still very unsure if these things are good or not. But like I said yesterday, the only way the game lets me interact with these is by pulling them out. So yeah, this is the West Province. So all right, let's get exploring, and we'll head down. I think we're pretty much ready to take on the Psychic Gym. Oh, it's a Wingull. I was like, what the hell are you? It's just a Wingull. Dragon type Venonat. That's very funny. Aside for some minor complaints about the amount of belts on TV, overall things seem positive. Speaking personally, the belts are secondary to the actual matches and storylines. Yeah, I've always wondered about sort of the culture of belts. You know, I've always been curious about the ways that belts get used and the history of them, you know? I'm always curious, you know, who gets to have a belt, how long they get to have a belt for. Is always very interesting to me. I bet you there's something down there. You know, and that feels like definitely one of the behind the scenes thing for the current storyline. Jericho as Ring of Honor World Champ has been fantastic. It's banger after banger. It's amazing the career resurgence that AEW has let Jericho have. I don't think he would have the same opportunity if he was still in WWE. I almost said WCW. That's not. He definitely would not have had the same career resurgence if he was in WCW. Anyone want a 5 IV Sprigatito before I start a new egg batch? Oh, I got my my Sprigatito hatch yesterday, but thank you, Lugo. I would just be surprise trading those, Lugo. Just surprise trade them to people. Ishii Bandito, Dalton Castle. Oh, I love Dalton Castle. I love Dalton Castle. I got to see Dalton live at that Ring of Honor show that I went to, the one where I had the picture with Kenny. He was great. He was great. He was champ at the time too, so it was a banger. He mentioned that's part of the reason why he left WWE. Yeah, he would not. There's no way he would have had this much. There's no way. Like, there's got to be something up here. Doncaster and the boys are so fun. They're the current ROH 6-man champs. Hell yeah. That's great. I love belts like that. No, I hit B. No. Oh God, Gibbles, hello. Oh God. No, I'm not gonna make it. It's a pretty good glide though, if I'm honest. Gosh, this area is very impressive. Hero matches are chaotic fun. I'm Jazz, Death Triangle, and the Elite are doing a best of 7. Oh God. Best of 7 trios? Sheesh. Best of 7 trios is something. Gosh, that's gonna take. That match is gonna take a while. The time I just watched them. Oh, they've like broken them up. Oh, okay, I thought they were doing just like best of 7 in a row because oh. They're doing like a series of matches. Okay, that's better. That's better. Pastry. Pastry, hello. It's 1 match per week. Okay, yeah, that's much more reasonable. Much more reasonable and a better draw, honestly. Pastry, how are ya? How was the rest of my birthday? It was very good. It was very good. I had a very nice time out with Aaron. And the crowd in Chicago were something. Okay, hang on. Let me poke around here back here. Pastry, the hero of Pokedex completion. But yeah, we went out and I put pictures in the Discord if you haven't seen them. We went and got pizza, some drinks, some ice cream. Glad to hear it. Very good. Playing through my Scarlet version since I completed the Dex in Violet. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. You can imagine how rad they are, especially considering recent events. Okay. Only need the legendary of Scarlet from Scarlet for the living. Hell yeah. How? Oh, there's a path over here. Oh, hang on. Okay. Aha! I did it. Whoop. Sinisty! Oh, see, now they're going to be everywhere, huh? All right. Teacups are more common in this area. That's annoying. But oh well. I got it done. I got it done, and it made me engage with sandwiches. So, not that mad. All for nada. All for nada? That's fucking funny. All for nada. Incredible. Is that Klefki? That's Klefki. That's Sylveon. Hello? Didn't notice the name. Sometimes it doesn't hit until you say it out loud. Sometimes it doesn't hit till you say it out loud, you know? And then you go, ah. Oh, look at this. Look at this mural with the old Pokemon fucking things. Oh man, look at this. Oh, this is so nostalgic. Oh, what is this thing? Let's go up here. Oh, man. Oh, this is where the battle court is. Sure. Ooh, hidden TM. This is where the battle court is. I love it. No, I did make it. All right. Let's get ready. Time for the gym. That's only weakness, Dragon Tail. Oh, Nimona, hello. Not even 10 of the trainers who take on the gym get this far. But I'm not surprised you made it. I knew there was a reason you caught my eye. Thanks. I mean, you caught my eye because I'm your neighbor. I should be the one thanking you. Anyway, I bet you use a little warm-up before you take on the gym, huh? Come on, you know the drill by now. All right, that's fine. But yeah, I'm excited. It sounds like AEW is like keeping everything running smooth. You know, not having any problems. So ta-ta-ta-chan! Here's our battle court for today. Always important to check which environment your Pokemon will be battling in. Battlefield can have teeny effects on your Pokemon's balance and stuff, you know? Anyway, sorry I dragged you up here, but a good pre-gym warm-up should do you good. Now, come on, let's have a fruitful battle. See, it's funny that she mentions, like, oh yeah, the court can have a thing. It doesn't. That's not a thing in Pokemon, so... It'd be interesting if it was, but it isn't. Wrestling's nice and healthy, and that's good to see. That's good to see. Only the weather. Show me the battle skills. They got you 6 badges. All right. I've heard AEW is doing better in her Triple H. I hope that's true. You know? I hope that's true. I think only real assholes hope that like AEW goes under. You know? Like when I was watching NXT, when I was going to NXT shows, you know, I loved hanging out with those wrestlers. I loved watching them do their thing. And you know, you want AEW to do better so that they're better for those wrestlers, you know? So Sliggoo. So okay. So Sliggoo's dragon, we've learned this. We had a whole conversation. Pure dragon, no water. Agreed. Quality competition brings out a better product. Exactly. It's what people were saying for years with like EA Sports games. People wanted them to. Okay, I was like, I gotta think about the types of this character, or this guy. You know, people wanted fighting games or sports games that were doing something other than what EA was doing, because competition breeds innovation. You know, if you have only one person making a thing, then that's it. That's all you're gonna get, is you're getting whatever that person decides the thing is. Get wrecked. I guess I could have left Clodsire in there to beat up on him a little bit, but God. Let's see who gets the win. Oh my God. So this is the first time I've used it in battle, and I adore it. I'm so happy. Oh, I should have I forgot, like, the thing. They really nailed the final evos this gen. Yeah. They're all good. I haven't seen the Sprigatito line, so I haven't seen that, but just based on these, I'm in. Bada boo! Get hacked. Bam. And what, homie? No, I don't want to learn acrobatics. Basically, Pave from Animal Crossing. I had the same thought. I was like, this is just Pave, and that's great. That's an L for me. Man, you've gotten so good. I think that should be enough of a warm-up. You and your Pokemon should be all set now. Here, take these as thanks for the battle. 3 max potions, neat. There's just 2 gyms remaining. Then all that'll be left is to try out to be a champion. Give it all you got. Hell yeah. Okay, and she healed my Pokemon, so. All right. Face the gym leader Tulip, you'll have to pass the gym test. That means working up a sweat with a special kind of exercise. I'm talking about the emotional spectrum practice created by Tulip. Excuse me? The woman wearing the black tracksuit in the practice area will explain the rules to you. Turn left after leaving the gym, and you'll find the practice area next door. Get out there and have fun. All right, let's. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Hello. Welcome, new kid. This is where we do emotional spectrum practice. Why is your battle studies teacher here at the Pokemon gym working? Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I've been friends with the gym leader here, Tulip, since we were kids. We decided to have a Pokemon battle with a special rule. The loser has to do what the winner says. So we battled, and well, yeah, don't do that. You're leaving yourself wide open. Look, never mind what happened. Point is, this is my chance to get both a workout and help my friend when I don't have classes. The rules of emotional spectrum practice, or ESP for short, are simple. I'll show you a certain movement. All you have to do is copy it. Okay. Is this the game telling me that, like, I have to remember to do emotes? Oh, God. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, this is probably gonna be like a time thing. I gotta. Try to remember. Excuse me. Oh. No, I did it. Neat. Game Freak really took the shade about the Gen 7 protagonist being dead in the eyes personally. Helix, did you see that that's like written into the canon for those trainers in Pokemon Masters? That's awesome. I can't stop grinning after witnessing such a perfect power of expression. That's enough of a warm up. Let's really put those muscles to work with a Pokemon battle. I did. It made me laugh. Yeah. It was very funny for that to come up in the writing. It was very funny for that to come up in the writing. No kicks. Let's swap my Pokemon? No. Why? Why would I do that? Blap. I'm moved by how well you move, both you and your Pokemon. Listen, it's not Pokemon if it doesn't devolve into a battle. Great, I can hear your Pokemon and your muscles screaming with delight. I see you're getting tired. You gotta hang in there. Time to start the second half. Oh, we're doing this again. Okay. I like Lokix, just like Lokix tiny little animations. It's very funny. Bebe. I need head to toe surprise. That would be a lot of surprise. That would be a lot of surprise. It was perfect. I almost lost track of who was teaching who. Yeah, time for another battle. Hold out against all that lactic acid. Oh, come on. My goal is to grow strong and build muscle. Any tips? Just like some workouts and This bug is this gym's worst nightmare. Like, they made this bug specifically to mess up the people at this gym. No, close combat is not a good move. Indeedy. Hello, Indeedy. Gosh, so many Galarmons. So many Galarmons. Nothing grows faster than a growing kid like you. I mean, that's accurate. Nothing grows faster than something that's growing. Good job. You made it all the way through the ESP exercise. You passed the test, no doubt. We're not done yet. Sprint over the lobby staffer on the double. Thank you, Dendra. Excuse me. Hello, I did it. No, because I want to. Okay, my team is good. The Bewitching Beautician. I wonder if Tulip is the character I think they are. Suppose you're right. Okay, I'll get things moving here on my end. Oh, no, it's not. Let's keep the tagline simple. Naturally beautiful. And order the new eyeshadow color, okay? Two phones. Thanks, you're a doll. Gotta run now. Chat with you later. Hello there. I'm Tulip, the gym leader here. I must tell you, being a makeup artist is my main line of work. Dendra had nothing but praise for you. She said you totally slayed out there. I must say, you're a cute challenger, Matt called her. I'm sure my ESP exercise made you all the more beautiful. Doesn't that make you happy? You keep your Pokemon beautiful and clean as well. I see you have quite the aesthetic sense. Appearance is equally important for both people and Pokemon. Makeup is like magic. Anyone can use it to change their appearance. Allow me to put my skills to use to make your cute little Pokemon even more beautiful. What if that was the gym thing? She just does makeup on your Pokemon, and then she's like, okay, here's your gym badge. All right. Quite a good base to test my new makeup magic on. Well, bap! It begins! Gardevoir, hello. Oh! Oh, God! Listen, that's not like, I'm not like shocked. uh, yeah, hey, guess what? Bap. Espartha. Oh, right. I can't. Okay. I was like, I don't think that's gonna work. And I was correct. Oh, it having Shadow Ball is pretty smart. So my hope is the next thing she calls out is also going to be Fairy, and I can just... Florges, great. Just as hard to get rid of as Caked on Mascara. I need a good makeup remover. Hey, guess what? Come here, my Florges. It's time for a makeover. That's cool. And then BAP. Oh, wow. It having Moonblast. Great, great call. Floor just gave me a little bit of trouble. Yeah. It having Moonblast is a great thing. It having the psychic that it's a great mon. Speaking of this magic tool that cannot be washed away. We did it. Someone by to say hi. I'm gonna be busy all day. Mist, hello. Mist, hi. Brian, hi. I lost the battle. Your broody rivals even my own. I can't believe it. You quite splendid. You truly amazing. Perhaps I should take you under my wing before you get your big break elsewhere. Good morning, Brian. Hi. How you doing? But I suppose I need to work on myself a little more before I run off and do such a thing. Where am I going next? You've earned my gym badge. Allow me to strike one of my best poses and give it to you. Congratulations, Matt Calder. We have to take a cool selfie. Oh. Nope, whoop. That button. Thank you. 50. Okay. Okay. This one's gonna be tricky. With 7 gym badges, Pokemon up to level 55 will be easier to catch and will listen to the commands you give them. I'm hitting A. If you train hard, you'll be able to use this move in a perfect way. Psychic. Brian, how are you this morning? How you doing? How are things? Mist, I hope you have a good day. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. Okay, I'm hitting stream raiders really quick. I think my makeup is running a little with all the moving and sweating I did during battle. I need to fix it fast before my next appointment. My schedule's packed, you know. Farewell, you did splendidly today. All right. What are the other things we're looking at? Is there something that might be a little easier? No. No. Rika here at your service. These gyms really aren't giving you much trouble, are they? Rika! Oh, yeah, you two haven't met yet. This young man is Matt Calder. He's so good with Pokemon, even La Primera has taken an interest in him. Oh, wow. And I think the Pokemon on Team Poppy are really strong, too. Oh, wait a minute. I'm Poppy. Like, really strong. Which one of you is stronger, do you think? Oh, is this the did we finally hit the JRPG character where it's a child? Well, I'm one of the Elite Four, so I'm more amazing. Now, aren't you just adorable? I know it's hard to believe this tiny little one is indeed one of the Elite Four. Yes, I am. Hope I get to show you my Pokemon soon, mister. Hurry up and come to the Pokemon League. It's where the pinnacle. It's where the pinnacle of Pokemon battling happens. See you there. That's okay. This seems irresponsible. You keep up the good work. You heard the kid. She's waiting for you. Wait up, Poppy. Don't leave your pal Rika behind. That seems irresponsible. Child soldier. Hmm. All right, that's 14. 15. Casper. Casper so sad. Oh. The fighting team Starbase. When is that? 18. Oh, level 56. Woo! Woo! Woo, buddy. Oh, my goodness. Brian, how the heck are you? This morning, I did through the midterm for all the classes because it's what it let me do. It was different types of interesting. Different types of interesting is an interesting description. I'm not great, but I'm here. What's going on, buddy? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? What do you need? How can I help? Rough night. Certain fluffy someone wanted to go out again and again and again and again. Oh, Vanna. Vinny, you gotta hold it, sweetie. Like, you gotta. Just even for a little bit. Where's the name of the town that we're going? There doesn't appear to be a town. This appears to be in the middle of nowhere. Is Bug weak to ice? I feel like Bug is weak to ice. She potted 2 out of the 4 times. Blah, anyway. Oh, Finna, come on. Oh, God. Oh, this was a place. Oh, God, that was the most terrifying thing I've ever done in my life. I was doing all the exams and classes at about 5 a.m. today. Oh, Brian. Brian, I'm sorry, buddy. Okay. God, that was terrifying. Oh, there's gonna be something scary back here, isn't there? Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a Lucario. Oh god. I didn't heal my team. I'm the biggest. I'm a dingus of the highest order. Okay. Okay. This Lucario would be really good against the gym I have to do. So, hey Lucario. How you doing? Ice type? That's really funny. I had Riolu at some point. 75! Oh, don't. Come on. Don't. You can catch up Pokemon up to 55. Lucario, that's good for me. I mean, you get a catch bonus. I could catch it. I could catch higher Pokemon. Listen, I saved. We'll see. There's no way I'm going to outspeed it. There's no way I'm going to outspeed a level 75 Lucario. T-Wave? I should T-Wave. Wow, it did. I thought T-Wave had priority. I thought T-Wave had a priority score. Oh. You can't catch Pokemon this high level. Oh, I don't think I like that. I thought it said you had a bonus to catching those Pokemon. I don't think I like that. This is what it said. You can't catch Pokemon in Terra. You can't catch Pokemon in Terraform. That's right. Okay, right. You can't catch Pokemon in Terraform. That's right. I totally forgot that. Okay. I was like, what if I just huck a ball at it? But all right, never mind. That's a huge level discrepancy. Is it something different now? No, it's also a Lucario. Okay. It's still a Lucario. That's funny. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here, but I took a weird turn. So just work my way through this fucking secret cave. Hell yeah. Woo! Love the glide. I do hope that I get like actual fly. Bad news, buddy. Oh, boo. Hey, Matt, I had a question. Is this game, is it buggy or glitchy for you? I've heard people were requesting refunds. Not sure if it was true. I've heard people are requesting refunds. And they're getting refunds. They're acting like that's a big thing that Nintendo's ever done before. And Nintendo's done it fairly regularly. It's got some glitches. It's got some little bugs. It ain't that big a deal for me personally. You know? It's not that big a deal for me personally, you know what I mean? Like, it hasn't crashed. I've heard some people have had crashes. I feel bad for those people. Honestly, you know, like this is not an attempt of me to like diminish the issues people are generally having. And I hope the people that are having crashes or whatever, like, I hope a patch comes out very soon to fix that. I also think that a lot of people are drastically overplaying the glitches that people are having. As 90% of the glitches that I've seen are cosmetic and non-destructive. And so, like, hey, if you want to refund your game, sure, do it. You know, and that's not you personally. That's not you personally, Panic. I'm just saying, like, in general. I've had 2 crashes and a freeze. I still think these are my favorite Pokemon games. Like, depending on what like the back half of this game looks like and what like end game looks like. Didn't X and Y have worst glitches? I don't remember. I got X and Y when it came out. I don't remember having anything. Oh yeah, X and Y could corrupt your data. I do remember that. Yeah, X and Y had X and Y you could fuck up and corrupt your data, which is super bad. So I wanted to buy it, have a wait a bit because monies. Wanted to make sure it was worth getting. Heard it was good, but also the glitches. Yeah, like, you know, I can't sit here and tell you that it doesn't have glitches. You know, I have some slowdown during some big spots. But like I said, it is nothing that has overly affected my experience of the game. I'm playing the game 100% docked on an original release Switch. You know? So it's been perfect. It's been fine. Yeah, it's been fine. It has been fine. I would also get it if people were like, hey, I want to wait until I want to wait, you know, until they patch it. Yeah, sure, go for it. Thanks for info. I'll have to ask for Christmas. Yeah, hopefully by Christmas they will have we'll have a patch. I'm really hoping Christmas, New Year, there'll be a patch. Honestly, I've seen less graphical stuff in handheld. I think that makes sense. I think it makes sense that you would see less in handheld. Because are you just here now? Hello? Hey, who's your friend? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Don fan, come on. It's a glitch you encounter just fine. No, it's just wild that it's like I didn't expect it to just be here. I didn't expect it to just be chilling. These Don fans are like, who's the new guy? Might even be able to catch it. Gosh, maybe. Where are you? In the desert. In the desert. I think there's only one desert, right? It does. Oh shit, I'm in the desert. Hey buddy, I got news for you. Hell yeah! Iron Treads, the Paradox Pokemon. Ground Steel, sightings of this Pokemon have occurred in recent years. It resembles a mysterious object described in an old exposition jar. What the fuck? What's up, Don fan? You want on the team too? Come on, bud. I like that. Yeah, it's in the same spot where I don't know if Brian's fought that that Titan. I don't know if Brian's fought that Titan. I'm going towards it. Good to know. Yeah, I just did it. I just did it earlier today. Is that... Hell yeah. I'm guessing that's one of the ones... Excuse me. Gosh, excuse me. Oh, wow. Gonna work on revamping my team a bit, not having the luck I'd like with Breloom. Need a better catcher? Yeah, I'm with you. Interesting that it's a different Pokemon from Don fan. I was really just expecting like a form. You know? Ghost Clodsire. That's really funny. Back had to talk to mom about something important. I hope everything's okay. Hope everything is okay. Does anyone want to do this 4-star raid? Oh, straight up Thunderbolt. Wow. I do? Okay, hell yeah. If I can join, sure. Yeah. Internet. So what? It's ghost type, but it's gonna have like ground and poison techniques. I would also love to jump in. Yeah, for sure, Helix. Guess what? Low kicks. Low kicks. Yeah, because it won't be hitting ground. So I don't want palming because it'll be hitting ground. So yeah. So it's XYQ42A. Trying to think what to bring since my stronger mons are stuff you may not have seen. I appreciate that. Enjoy my icon. I love that Wizcash. I need to get a new icon. Oh God. Helix is like, I don't want to bring all my cool new Paldea evolutions and spoil Poppy. Poke. Hello. How are ya? Poke, hello. Can I bring your starter Evo? Which one do you have, Mist? As long as it's not Sprigatito. I've seen everything except for the Sprigatito line, which I should just evolve my Sprigatito. I should just evolve. After this raid, I'm going to evolve my Sprigatito. It's not Sprigatito? Then yeah, you're fine. All right, got a minute left. You should see it. I'm sure it'll be great. They've all been great so far. They've all been great so far. All right. Ready to go. Do. Yeah, I'll use some stuff and level it up. Because I want it for the decks anyway. Fungus. Chungus. Oh. Oh. This is what they did to prevent you from just acing it right away. stuff in Terror Raids 4 stars and above have shields. I like that you have to terrestrialize to get through it. It's not just like random, oh, you just have to beat, you know, you just have to do so many hits. Like it's a little more interesting. It still didn't do a lot of damage. Oh no, Brian. I was gonna cheer, but Brian died. Hello? There we go. All right. Brian's back. Oh God. The time. No, come on. I just did the thing. Can only one person terrestrialize? I thought everyone could terrestrialize. Jesus. Hey, what the fuck? Hey, when did raids get so hard? It O-code me with poison. I need to come with a different mon. All right. Bag. Some of these. Happy Black Friday Eve. Yeah, definitely not engaging with Black Friday. Mainly because I don't have the money for it, but yeah, quick attack always good. Seed bomb. Wow. All right, here we go. Here we go. I still don't know what it looks like. Hell yeah. It evolved into... Wow. All right, that thing's fucking cool. Okay, that thing's cool as shit. Okay, come on. $34. I bet you I need 36. I do. 35 and a sliver. As much as I love the Quaxly line, Sprigatito line wins the mill evolution. Yes. Do you like how I didn't move? So it's I didn't think to move. Holy shit, it's Tuxedo Mask. I hit A way too quick. It turns into fucking Tuxedo Mask. What the fuck? That's a mate. Wow. All right then. Oh, what was the thing? With skillful misdirection, it rigs foes with pollen-packed flower bombs. Meowscarada sets off the bombs before its foes realize what's going. It's the Joker. It got Joker-fied. So you've seen it, mind putting up the rate again, so I can use my level 76 one. I respect it. I respect it. Thank you, Helix. I honestly respect it, and yes. All right. I'm mad. All right. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Still low kicks. I mean, it's what I got. It's the best thing I got. 0 BK GGA. Hey, Matt, what's up, buddy? Throat chop? Yeah, buddy. It's a great dark move. What can I say? It's a really good dark move. Listen, you can't tell me low kicks doesn't seem like the type of Pokemon that wouldn't just chop an MFer in the throat. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Yeah, it's evil Kamen Rider. It would absolutely be like, oh, are you trying to do like a sing thing? This kind of reminds me of Vega from Street Fighter. Sure. I see it. I see it. Brian's like, what if I bring my Breloom? Do we think that's cool? Do we think that's good? What? I just need experience. I just need to level it. Please. Sure. I mean, it definitely still has ground moves, but why not? You could do worse. Realizing now I don't have a good dark. That's fair. Dark is tricky. Like, I'm very curious what dark types are in this game. Something to work on. Sandile. Sandile. Oh, don't put me to sleep. Everyone hated that. Okay, well, if I'm asleep, guess what? Oh, do I not get to act at all if I'm asleep? Okay. Hey, guess what? Everybody gets a tack up since I'm asleep. Don't also put point. Sandal would love that. Yeah. Big crocodile with fucking. It having yawn is kind of fucked. Can we acknowledge Scarlet Violet doubled on Ragnarok's 2-week sales in 3 days? Yeah, Pokemon's the highest selling media franchise in the world. There's how many Switches? Like, I get that, but damn, no, it's big numbers. It's big, like, even with all of that, it's big numbers, but also. I was thinking about healing and then I didn't, and Brian died. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brian. Oh, okay. I was like, did the game break? For doing a split even amount of sales. Scarlet Violet individually sold more than Ragnarok in 2 weeks, 3 days. Get wrecked. Helix was like, I cannot let this stand. Oh man, candy, XP candy L. That's a lot of XP candy M's, honestly. I blasted my cute giraffe. Revenge was necessary. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Do you understand why now I love Terra? Listen, I loved Terra raids. There was no question about loving Terra raids. I loved them back when they were called Dynamax raids. Speaking of which, let's go poke around. We only got a little bit left in stream, and I need to get something ready to go for this ice gym. So let's poke around and look at some raids for shouts to my Dex Clodshire. Hell yeah. All that matters. But yeah, you know, it'd be great to help me get ready for the ice gym is a bunch of experience candies. I kind of wish you saw the level on the map, considering how far they can be spread out, you know? Oh, God. I'm sorry I fast and furious into your child. Oh my God, Helix, what? You go to the crater? What? Yo, who wants to do the Zangoose with me? Because I absolutely need a Zangoose. I don't believe I've caught a Zangoose, so this would be great. All right, Brian's in. Okay. I will start it. If anybody wants to hop in, please feel free to hop in. Brian, the code is J7ED8N. All right. Pick up Stream Raiders. I'll join. I need it. Hell yeah, Zardy. Hell yeah. Also, hello. Yeah, if you need it, please feel free to hop in. If I'm home and I have my Switch, I'll happily join raids. Yeah. They're so fun. I love them. I actually think I like Terra raids more than Dynamax. I think Terra raids move a little quicker. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. Say I think they move a little quicker than the Dynamax raids do. It feels like you're getting, you know, it probably because everything happens at the same time, and that was probably something that they sat down and looked at Dynamax raids and looked at the complaints and were like, people don't like how slow they are. Let's make them faster. I love the extra challenge of having them hit with something the Terra's weak against. Yeah, that's neat. It's a fucking, like, raid battles are a neat concept, and I think it's one of those things where, like, it absolutely works in Pokemon. Oh, of course Brian's bringing a bird. Of course Brian is bringing a bird. It's weird. It's my strongest electric. It's the new Emolga. I guess that's true. It is the new Emolga. Fine electric. It looked like after 30 people can't join. Yeah, which makes sense. Kilo Wattrel? That's a funny name. Bop. It's got a speed boost nature and it has Electro Ball. That's a good one. Like, I'm can't be mad at it. That makes me want to mess around with Flamigo. Dynamax raids are boring. We have to wait for the slow AI to deal with their attacks. It doesn't help there's upwards of 3 shields. It gets annoying to deal with. Yeah, it does. It is, you know, it's definitely their first try at that mechanic, you know? Flamigo seems fun. Yeah, I'm curious what Flamigo gets up to. I did see how Lucha's in this game, but I'm curious in Cat Ferret Pokemon. I've forgotten that it was called the Cat Ferret Pokemon. Oh, its claws didn't. Oh, interesting. I don't think I've ever seen it without the claws extended. That's interesting. Fuck yeah, Halucha. Yeah, somebody used it in I was fighting a trainer and they popped it out and I was like, oh yeah. All right, here, we'll go to Alfornata. There's probably some good raids, but God, now okay, now we're in it. Now we're just raids. Now it's raids time. Hello, it's raids o'clock. I need XP candies. Impidimp? No, come on. Wow, just a wild fucking Ampharos. That's neat. Hello. Pokemon, what's strong against poison? Ground or psychic? I'm in. Hell yeah. Pixelman. Pixelman, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Ground. Oh, this has Earthquake. I shouldn't use Earthquake. That's gonna hit everybody, right? How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Wow, does it not... AoE moves only hit the enemy in raids now? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. Neat. Neat. All right, does anyone else want to join the Torkoal raid? It'll be up. It'll be open. Yeah, this will be good. This is good prep for Eevee later today. Doing all right trying to grind terror raids. Only works well with other people. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Maybe Matt will get shiny and forget to catch it in Premier Ball again. How dare you? How dare you bring this up, Poke? How dare you? Lugo bringing a spoiler. No, I'm joking. It was in the trailer. Lugo's like, I watched you watch the trailer that had it in it. I know you know about this. I know you know about this one. Metal you to Master Ball at the Palisand again. I don't have Master Balls in this game yet, so nope. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Listen, this could be shiny. That'd be great. Hell yeah. Cloud Supremacy. Just me and Brian down here on the end. Like, what's up? Deal with it. Turns out it's strong against poison. Does your Clodsire still have Yawn, Brian? Clodsire, you good? Okay. I'll try it. Yeah, could work. Ground types can be paralyzed with Body Slam. I thought ground couldn't be paralyzed at all. Same with electric. Apparently so. It said you grew drowsy? Does the shield reflect the status effects? That or Brian was being a smart ass? Oh no! I just did the thing. Ah, yeah, we did it. Oh, wow, you do a ton of damage if you break through it. Oh my god, come on. There's much time left. Yeah, I know. That's let me do a move. Oh no, come on. Yeah. Woo! That was close. Oh man. Oh, I'm glad we got that done since I know Brian said this was his last one. Oh yeah, give me all the XP candies. Yes. Hell yeah. Coal is the source of Tolkro's energy. Large amounts of coal can be found in the mountains where they live. Oh, gross. Everybody, we gotta catch all the Torkles. It's the fucking fossil fuel Pokemon. Get it out of here. All right, I need a Pokemon that's gonna be good for the ice gym. What are people's suggestions? For Pokemon that will be good against the ice gym? Idea for one. I don't know if you want to tell me or not. I think just having fun. Yeah, having fun's good. Your starter and Cerule Edge. Well, my starter's water. Oh, hey. Oh, it's a Scovillain. Hello. All right. It's also fighting. It's also fighting. Wait, does water resist ice? Whoops. Yes. Oh. Okay, well I'm less worried then. That's what I was gonna suggest, Scovillain. Well, I tried, is what I'll say. Let's see something here. Space! Saint, hello! Saint, how are you doing, friend? Happy Thursday. How 39. Okay. What if I just give you like 5 of these? 47. Doing wonderfully this Thanksgiving morning? Hell yeah. I'm glad you're doing wonderfully. That makes me incredibly happy to hear. That makes me incredibly happy to hear. To be honest, Midas Clodsire team type wise can take on the Ice Gym. Yeah, Clodsire was obviously the big problemo. I have Rasputin stuck in my head. Rasputin. Time for a turkey. Charlie Sheen. I don't know. I wanted that rhyme. Listen, these XP candies are here to be used. Had an empty gay duck / weed cat. All right, hell yeah. All of them. That one. Okay. That's the lead. So Rule Edge needs an item. Dun, 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 dun. I need a Delibird presence. I know there was a Delibird presence in Cascarfa. I know there was a Delibird presence in Cascarfa. So we're stacking up the drawings, Saint, so you know. So then I'll just do a bunch of drawings later. But so, you know, so they're all there. Could use your Makahita. Hariyama has thick fat. You know, that's not a bad, that's also not a bad one. Oh, I forgot to open. Oh. I forgot. I was going to make a. Oh. Well, I'll just have to figure this out. I was going to make a TikTok. I was going to go into all my Pokemon games and go to the Pokemon Center and do all of the different things that happen when you go to the Pokemon Center on your birthday. That's a Chansey supply. I think the Delibird presence is over here. Yeah, I think that's it right there. Is it? Oh, God. No, that's Shurikens. Does Arceus do anything on your birthday, or is it normal? I don't remember. I do not remember. Yeah, because that's a Chansey supply. That's a restaurant. That's a shoe store. I really want a charcoal for Cerule Edge. There it is. Delibird presents. Did we unlock more Rotom cases? No, these are the same ones they had. Still fun. You don't sell. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll go back to the first town, which is apparently the only flippin' town that sells charcoal. Yeah, what do you've planned? What do you've planned for today, Saint? What's going on? Hopefully you've got cool Thanksgiving plans. If not, hopefully you have cool Thanksgiving plans, even if it's just I'm gonna do fucking nothing. Go to my aunt's place for dinner? Hell yeah. I hope you have a good time with that. Oh, this is open now. Hello? Was this open before? Hello, Gimme Ghoul. What is... Oh! Hello! Otherwise, not much. Still figuring out what to play this weekend. Since I'm feeling streaming Potionomics less and less. Well, you had your own save for that, right? I like how there's no music. I don't know if that's intentional. I like how there's no music. It's very overwhelming. I did, but you haven't been playing it off stream. Okay. Where are you, you little bugger? You on top? Hmm. All right. Well, this is defo not where I want to be. Oh, hell yeah. Of course there's a big TM back here. What do we got? Baton pass. Sure. What? All right. Well, I can go there now. That's interesting. Ugh. Yeah, if you're not having fun streaming Potionomics, don't stream it. Easy. Did you end up getting Victoria? I remember you were talking about that. That's what I figured out yesterday. It is good to sort of like stop and check in with your feelings every so often. Be like, how am I doing? I have 2 miracle seeds. Waiting for a few more patches before getting it. That's not a bad idea. Protected glove boosts the power of the holder's punching moves and prevents contact. Oh my god, what? Lost Judgment ME2. So I'm not at a loss. That's very true. I was going to say, I was like, weren't you talking about doing the Lost Judgment? This clear sparking amulet prevents the holder from having its stats lowered by moves used against it or by other Pokemon's abilities. Oh my god. All I ever want. Yeah, more Yagami. Who doesn't love light Yagami? Wait. I'm being told that's a different character. I'm sorry. Me? Fair. I was gonna say me. Who doesn't love light Yagami? Everybody. Everybody. We all hate him. Boxes. No. Takayuki Agami, on the other hand, a delight. As long as he's not hitting on high school girls. As long as that's happening, as long as he's not doing that, we're great. You might say, Matt, why would he do that? It's a really good question. He doesn't hit on high school girls. I thought that was a whole thing that happened. Just college ones were just slightly better. Sure. Okay, so now... No, I wanted to go to bag again. I'm still upset about it because he's 35. Yeah, listen, that's like if I went and hit on a college girl. Like, it's weird. It's weird, and everyone agrees that it's weird. And I'm nowhere near as cool as Yagami. Ah, can't learn Drain Punch. Bummer. I was really excited about Drain Punch. I was like, oh. You're way out of his cool league? Well, hang on now. Ended up concluding, out of the 4 people you can date, only one of them actually feels good to date. I do feel like 9 times out of 10, when they do dating in a game, there's always a character that's like, this feels weird. This feels awkward to me. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can get this ice gym done real quick. Says the destination. His ex is also in the game. He could just make up with her. That seems like a perfectly reasonable and possibly healthy decision. I don't remember a lot of their backstory, but like, probably. I love that Destiny tried to upload a short and fucked it up. I love it. Wait, what? So they I just looked at YouTube really quick. They uploaded a like trailer and it says #shorts, but it's 1 minute and 1 second long. So it's not a short. It's just 1 minute and 1 second YouTube video. Okay, so this is the way I came. So this is going through town. So let's see where this takes me. This might take me where we want to go. Yeah, YouTube is very specific about what is and isn't a short. How did I even stream yesterday? Did you? I thought you were here hanging out with us. Yep. Oh, weird. I missed it then. I'd have been lurking. I've got 3 gym badges, buddy. Don't even talk to me. I've got 3 gym badges. Why are you here? Oh, God. Did a surprise 3-hour stream starting at 3 my time. Oh, I can't believe I missed it. I did a stream. Surprise. Do 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 do. All right. I was like, there's always a gimme ghoul. Snowscape. That's interesting. I did arrive at my destination. Thank you, map app. Talk about VC4, live action Cowboy Bebop. Followed by random whatever and introducing people to Guilty Gear characters. I still gotta watch the live action Cowboy Bebop. Oh, Nimona, hello. Finally time for your last gym, right? I heard from Rika. Is this the last gym? I'm 0% worried about you. I know you got this. Is this the last gym? Holy shit, this is the last gym. I still need to watch Anime Cowboy Bebop. You should watch Anime Cowboy Bebop. It's really good. As the Stanny said yesterday, it's 6 out of 10. And that 60% of it is 9 out of 10. And 40% of it is 1 out of 10. I'll take it. I'll take it. Even La Primera said she wants to keep an eye on you. Maybe I'll go find her so we can cheer you on together when you battle the gym leader. Go have a battle that's fruitful for you and the crowd. Anime Cowboy Bebop is one of my favorites. You should definitely, yeah. I want to watch live action Cowboy Bebop because I'm a weirdo and like watching things that are kind of bad. You should watch Anime Cowboy Bebop because it's arguably incredible. Means doing the snow slope run. Ride a Pokemon down the designated course, try to reach the goal within the time limit. Start the test, just head out of the gym, go up to the slope to your left. We'll fill you in on the detail. Oh, so I gotta play fucking SSX Tricky. Okay. Live action Cowboy Bebop suffers terribly from the Vicious show. Yeah, when I heard Vicious was gonna be in the live action, I was like, I don't. That's really that should really be like a season 2 thing. All right. Next week, is it Matt versus the League? Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I still got to get through the last Titan, and the last 2 Team Star bases. So, it's not like a friend of mine. I still don't know how she sat through the live action Full Metal Alchemist. Sometimes you like watching stuff that's bad, you know? Vicious also isn't a character, as a plot device. That's true. That's accurate. I agree with that. I also haven't seen live action Full Metal Alchemist, so. Excuse me. Hell yeah, ski free time. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Okay. Oh. Listen, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you hit the flag. They're not penalizing me. Who cares? Flag counts. Flag counts. Boom, that's called a win, baby. Flags count. Live action FMA is not something I'd touch. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Congrats. It was some of the best sliding out. Yeah, I nailed it. Passed the gym test, flying colors. Easy. I can't believe this is the last gym. I thought this was 7. I thought this was 7. I thought I had one more. Do you want to face the Sub-Zero Shredder himself, gym leader Grusha? Let's go. Let's go, baby. Do. Blah! I still need to catch you. That's Grusha. There you are. Ah, oh, freezing. I take it you're a challenger? My name's Grusha. I'm a snowboarder. Used to be a pro, actually. Now I'm a gym leader. Saw you on the slopes. Your skills? Yeah, they're pretty cool. But don't let that go to your head. Grusha thinks I'm cool. Winter mountains are dangerous. They can throw your life right off course. Easy as that. Yeah, by killing you. Same thing with Pokemon battles, really. It's always the most dangerous when you're just starting to get the hang of things. Today's not a great day to face me, you know. You're better off giving up. You sure you want to battle me? Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Still trying to act cool, huh? That's too bad. Well, this is my job now, so don't take what I'm about to do personally. He throws me off the mountain. Get ready to face the icy bite of reality. Yeah. Oh, Frostmoth, hello. Don't say I didn't warn you. Not my fault if you get overwhelmed. Wing attack is 60. You know what? Yeah. Let's just... We'll just work on increasing my speed a little bit here at the beginning. Hell yeah, what's up? Boom. Nope. Will, thank you for the follow. How you doing today? How you doing today? Thank you for stopping in. Whoops. Don't maximize that. No, keep it. I wanna see this guy. Yeah. Ice spinner? Wow. Whoa, hey, calm down. Beyblade. Gonna send it. Oh, Altaria. Ooh, that's an interesting choice. You guys just talk, I see. You're still one false step from a steep fall. Battles like mountains in winter. The situation can change in a heartbeat. Gotta allow that, I guess. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hurricane. Well, that's badge number 8. Man, we've been crushing it today. Oh. Bitter blade? Excuse me? The user focuses on bitter feelings towards the world of the living into a slashing attack. The user's HP is restored by up to half. Oh, you get... Wow. I like this gym leader's outfit. Her whole look, really. Grusha is a dude. Bitter blade, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah, it's wild that it has, like, HP drain. Like, his whole look, then. I like the, things on his sweater. Like, the little, like, ridges. They look good. Burning passion you have, you strive for the future no matter what challenges face you. Like how I used to be. Oh, never mind. I should give you your gym badge. Huh? You want a photo together to commemorate your win? Come on, that's so uncool. You don't do that sort of thing, but fine. Like there's a Pokeball sewn into a scarf. What's happening? What are we doing? What's happening there? With any gym badges, you should be able to catch Pokemon of any level. It also listen to every word you say, whether it's cool or not. Oh, and before I forget, you should take this too. Oh, Ice Spinner. Yeah, the Beyblade move. Should also be a lot more useful than some silly photo of you and me. Feel free to stop by again, if you don't mind the cold. Oh, Ice Spinner was the move Brian said was a great coverage for Quaxly. Yeah, you did it. I'm so happy for you. This is the best. I know I said I wasn't worried, but my heart was still pounding the whole time. Most impressive, Matt Calder. A shiny display of talent, I must admit. Seriously, pat yourself on the back. You beat every single gym. Which means, indeed. Now that you've gathered 8 gym badges, all that's left is to take on the Pokemon League. If you hope to stand alongside Demona as a fellow champion, head to the Pokemon League. This is where you can take on the champion assessment. Who's this person? This is Gita. This is the champion of the region. Yep, that's where it is. Yeah, hurry up, get to my rank. I'm itching for a battle of equals. If you got to take time while you're facing the Pokemon League to fine-tune my Pokemon's moves and revamp all my tactics. Good luck, my caller. Wish me luck. It's unusual for me to see her so excited, though perhaps not for you. She must be really happy to finally has a friend to keep pace with her own talents. It's a special kind of strength that can only be reached upon competing with a good rival. Excuse me. Count me among those eager to see how far you two can go. Excuse me. In any case, I'll be waiting for you at the Pokemon League, northwest of Mezagoza. We actually accidentally went there today. Neat. My Pokédex has been updated because I've never seen any of those Pokemon. My Pokédex is like, yo, do you know about these Pokemon? All right. And we save. Oh, we did so much freaking progress today. We did so much progress today. Love it. Love it. We hit 150 in the decks. We got the 8 gym badges. Just over 26 hours of play. Great. Love it. Love it. All right. But that's going to be it today. That's going to be it for today. Tomorrow I have off. Thank you everybody for understanding that I'm taking some time off to spend some holiday time with Aaron and, you know, a little bit of time for my birthday. So thank you to everybody for understanding. We'll be back normal time, you know, normal time frames next week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Have fun with all the cider. Oh man, I don't think they'll serve cider at the well, maybe they will. If they will, I'll get some. Thanks for stream. Have a good holiday. Thanks for stream. Saint, Lugo, Helix, everybody, if you're lurking, hanging out, thank you everybody for being here. Hope you and Aaron have a great Thanksgiving. Yeah, you too. Everybody, no matter what you're doing, since I won't see you for a bit, everybody please have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. As usual, keep yourself, keep yourself safe. Stay happy, all that good stuff. Do what you can. Because I want good things for all of you. I don't know who to raid. Because only a couple people are live today. And it's a holiday. So there's not a lot of, you know what? I know where we're going. Never mind. I take that back. I know exactly where we're going. We're going to take a second for this to get through the thing, but I'm going to turn my Switch off. As always, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be hopefully doing Eevee raids for over the weekend and stuff. If I'm sitting down and doing them, I will post in the Discord. I will ping the Pokefans role. So make sure you have that role if you want to get a notif for it. I don't know when I'll be able to sit down and do it, but I'll do it at some point. So make sure you're in the Discord. Make sure you have the Pokefans role in the Get Rolls channel. We are going to raid. We are going to raid Xandra because number one, Xandra's amazing. She's playing Mega Man. She's playing Mega Man Battle Network. She's great. If you don't know, Alexandra is an amazing artist. You should follow her everywhere because all of her art is amazing and she loves Mega Man. So she streams a lot of Mega Man on Twitch. I definitely recommend checking out all of her socials because she draws loot art. So like, look out. It happens. You know, be prepared. But it's all amazing. She's an incredible artist. And I'm a big fan. So we're going to go drop her a raid so you all have somebody to watch that isn't Pokemon. You have somebody cool that you can check out. And yeah, I'll see y'all on Monday. Take care of yourself. I'll be in the Discord. So I'll see y'all over the weekend in Discord. But until then, please take care of yourself, friends. I love you. Bye.